Too. He done pulled out the gray sweatpants. Let me see. Y'all, page 71 got me kicking my feet, y'all. Kicking my feet. Alright guys, so I'm on page 65 of Honey and Spice, and I'm absolutely eating it up. Eating it up. It feels like home. I love just the verbiage in here, the metaphors, the descriptions. Absolutely love. I'm loving the characters. They're hilarious. The banter. I'm loving Mr. R&B Smile, aka Malachi. I'm loving the... Hi guys, it is time to read Honey and Spice. I am so excited. This is a library book. I screamed. I was prepared to get this book. I was so excited. So I'm so happy that my library had this on the shelf. I grabbed it so quick. Yeah, y'all already know what time it is. It's Black History Month, so I feel like what better time to read this. I'm definitely on the late show. I've heard great things about this book, so let's get started, y'all. So it says, sweet like plantain, hot like pepper, they taste the best when together. Okay, period. This is my first book by Bolu Babalola. Is an internationally best-selling author of Love and Color, so I'm gonna have to read that. This is a Reese Book Club pick. Miss Reese Witherspoon always has the good taste in books. I also love watching her act in movies that are depicted from books, so that's really cool. So yeah, she turns a lot of books into movies, and I think that's so cool. So she always has good taste in books, and I'm just so excited for this, y'all. The cover is gorgeous, beautiful. Love it. Love this. Just the cover is beautiful. Everything just goes together. So I'm excited for this, y'all. So yeah, let's get started. And all I know is that it's a romance. You know, I'm hashtag no synopsis, which means I don't really read the back, and it kind of helps because the back only has praises anyway. But yes, I'm just going in. I don't really know that much about it, so let's get started. I'm so excited. Mwah. Alright, y'all, I'm absolutely loving it. I'm only on like a few sentences of chapter 1, first page, and I'm absolutely love it. I love it when they call me Big Papa. Okay, purr, I see it, I see it. So I'm already liking that part so far. I'm loving the writing. I love the description, the personification. I love personification in writing. So yes, I'm already liking it. We got the Biggie reference up in here, so I'm feeling it. All right, let's go. All right guys, I'm on page 15, and I'm actually absolutely loving Kiki and her best friend Amina, and this is just really funny. I absolutely love the writing, and it's really cool that Kiki has her and her best friend has like this radio show that they host, and it's about like F-boyology, which is hilarious, and wow, the meaning of wow. So that's really, really cool, and how like we are the choosers, not the beggars. I'm really just liking this mentality of this book. So yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving Kiki's mentality, and I'm really intrigued, just along with Kiki, about Mr. Fellow Superhuman. Okay. Happy Black History Month, y'all, period. Look how Mama Chef, Mama Sassy Diva JJ, she put her foot into this, y'all. And y'all don't even need no dressing. Get yourself a lemon, squeeze that bad boy, and call it a day, y'all. I can't wait to get into it. I got my tea. We got our Honey and Spice, baby. Get into it. Period. Happy Black History Month. Alright guys, so I'm on page 65 of Honey and Spice, and I'm absolutely eating it up. It feels like home. I love just the verbiage in here, the metaphors, the descriptions. Absolutely love. I'm loving the characters. They're hilarious. The banter. I'm loving Mr. R&B Smile, aka Malachi. I'm loving the whole premise of the book, the whole message of Kiki kind of being one for the girls, and she's like, don't let these guys mess with you, and you know, you're the catch, and you know, like, don't make yourself a player too, basically. But no, but she has this cool radio show, and she goes to this predominantly white university, and it's pretty interesting. So we're getting like the black community kind of finding their own unity, and the parties and all of this. So it's really fun. I feel like it's like everything that I needed to be. It's hilarious. I've laughed out loud so many times. Like for instance, you want him to sweat your edges off. I died with that. And just some other little things that I absolutely love. And I love that the author, well, her thesis paper on Beyonce's Lemonade, so that's pretty cool. And yes, you guys, I'm just eating it up. I feel like she's even doing this arrange, like, what is it called, like fake dating thing, pretty cool too, because it's not literally like fake dating, but it's just cool. So yeah, I'm just loving the descriptions in here, absolutely eating it up. So yeah, and that kiss, that kiss, you guys, wow. And she's all like, I am like the player detector, I'm good at F-boy biology and all this, which is hilarious. But I feel like Mr. Developed Player Malachi is, you know, Kiki is getting swept on her feet with him because he's such a charmer. So she's kind of letting her guard down with him. So we're gonna have to see, y'all. But the eye contact, the tension, and I love her best friend Amina as well. She's hilarious. So yes, here we go. I feel like we've been watching each other. Let me stop. But anyways, y'all, I'm really enjoying this book, the chemistry, the tension. Ooh, muy caliente, muy caliente. Okay, let me stop. But yeah, muy picante. Okay, let me stop. Yes ma'am, yes ma'am. So yeah, I'm really liking their chemistry. Malachi's and Kiki's chemistry it's just A1. It's A1. It's just giving me everything. So let's get into it. But yeah, he literally said, I feel like we've been watching each other. Stop, don't do that, don't do that. Y'all, page 71 got me kicking my feet, y'all, kicking my feet. Ooh, not hitting me with the fellow superhuman. Absolutely love that, absolutely love that. And then something as simple as yes ma'am. Ooh, not the yes ma'am. That's all it takes, that's all it takes. I cannot stop giggling and just let me catch my breath. Let me catch my breath. Okay, though. All right, you guys. So I'm on page. I'm almost 100 pages in, page 92, and we're getting into fake dating territory. So we're going to see how that goes. I'm not really a fan of fake dating, but with this setup and the reasoning behind it, usually the reason behind the fake dating I can't get with, but with this At least I know the reason, and it's actually pretty entertaining. So I'm just like on the edge of my seat, and I can't believe that Kiki did what she did to Malachi. So that was pretty interesting. I was like, okay, girly. So anyways, but yeah, this book is very entertaining. I'm loving, like I said, just the slang, the Beyonce references. Hold up, I love that song so much. And Jasmine Sullivan. It's just so many good like R&B references in this book, and just black slang that we love. So I'm here for really representing just the culture, and absolutely love it, you guys. So anything else that I wanted to say? Yeah, I'm just here for, I love that Malachi isn't afraid. Like, it's like Kiki met her match, and I found that to be hilarious. Like, Malachi isn't afraid to like speak his mind and put Kiki, like, kind of speak his truth and kind of feed truth right back at her. He's like, yeah, you're a hypocrite. You know, you feel like you're mad that guys are players, but you don't care if girls become players as well. Like, come on now, you do the exact same, but we're so evil. So I think that is hilarious. So let's get into it. All right, y'all, so it's about like the third time that Malachi pulled one of these moves. And I be eating it up. I feel like that's so low-key hot. Like, I feel like it's so underrated when they go like this. And then like, come on now. So yeah, this is about his third time of Malachi pulling this move, and I just be like, it just shows like that they're a little nervous. Oh, I can't. But anyways, y'all, so they're going on their little trail, and the tension is building, and the little double date situation is so cute, so adorable. Absolutely eating it up. Both pairs of the couples are just chef kiss, adorable. But yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. And just Malachi, just the fact that he just says what he has to say. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm squealing. That's another thing that I failed to mention. I love that they're both really nerdy, and especially Malachi showing his nerdy side. I was eating it up about the whole like superhuman thing and like superpowers, and I was seeing his little nerdy side coming out, and I was like, I'm loving it. I love a little nerdy boy. And anyway, yeah, so now they're, I don't want to spoil it. Anyways, just the whole point is that they're both falling in love with each other's passion and their like intellectual projects and mentality. So I absolutely love that, because they're both reading over each other's like pages and stuff. And I'm just and the fact that he was getting jealous over Kiki's like I said, like project and paper and her mentality. I can't even make this stuff up, child. Top tier, falling in love with her brain. I love it. All right, y'all, so I'm on page 130. And that's all I gotta say is You guys know I love the text messages and books. Absolutely my favorite between like text messages and letters. I absolutely love letters and text messages and books. And number 2, he done pulled out the gray sweatpants. Let me stop. But anyways, y'all, I am just loving it. I really never thought I would like the fake dating trope, but the way she did this was super pretty cool. And yeah, so we're gonna keep on going, keep on trucking. I don't even know. I feel like my hair looks like super black. Okay, anyways, let's go. I got my handy dandy tea. I'm almost done with it. Good. All right. Alrighty guys, hey playmates, welcome back to our clubhouse. So I'm sorry I'm whispering, it's like midnight and so that's why we have like one light on right now. But anyways, I just finished Honey and Spice by Miss Bolu Babalola, and just wow, flawless book. See what I did there? But yes, okay ladies, now let's get information for this book. Please read it, it's amazing, especially for Black History Month. It's very good, just hashtag Black love, romance. Absolutely love it. Black author. It was fresh. I feel like I could definitely relate to it. It felt very 90s, but very 2020 as well, or like 2019-ish as well, just because of like the references and stuff, like, you know, the 90s mixed with Gen Z, I guess. So yeah, it's very fresh. I definitely could relate to it as, you know, being a college student and just young YA love. That's just really cute. So yeah, hey playmates, so happy Valentine's Day. Today is actually Valentine's Day of me recording this video, as you guys can see. So anyway, y'all, happy Valentine's Day, and it's perfect for the book I'm talking about. So I finished Honey and Spice a couple days ago. I sat with it, so now I'm coming here with a review, and guess what I gave it, you guys? All right, y'all, so I gave this bad boy 5 stars, period. Absolutely love this book, you guys. It was so romantic, and absolutely love Kai and Kiki. I like it took me a minute because they actually have nicknames, so I absolutely love their nicknames that they use for each other. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I absolutely love the nicknames. When I tell you I don't even like fake dating tropes, I don't really read that many books with fake dating tropes, but the way she delivered it and the way she did it, I was like, okay, I understand, and I wasn't really upset about it, and it was actually pretty interesting. Usually fake dating tropes, I don't really understand the reasoning behind the fake dating, but in here it was done superb. I love the language. I honestly, this felt like home. Like, this whole book just felt like home. I could really see myself in the characters, and I knew people like these characters, as well as they are college, you know, they're YA, they're in college, so I definitely could relate with them. And just, it's definitely with their dialogue and their slang, I was laughing. It's a lot of humor in here. I can definitely call this a rom-com, but the humor was really just tasteful and just beautiful and hilarious, so I found myself laughing out loud a lot of times, and I was like, oh my goodness. But yeah, even though it is a rom-com and a fake dating trope, it also showed and talked about a lot of problems that, you know, young adults have to go through, especially going to a college that may not be you know, where have a lot of Black community at that college. So it's very interesting. Like, my one friend, she goes to a college in Maine, so, and just predominantly white students at the college, so it's very interesting to see how she organizes like show your Black pride and like Black community there. So I think that's really cool how she also like talks about that. And also I remember one part about one of the classmates not being, like, saying just some really off the chart stuff, and you gotta kind of give them the side eye. And it was cool that her Black professor you know, did put him in check as well, and I love that, because lot of times you have to do that. I found myself having to do it going to a predominantly white college, to kind of put somebody in their place about police brutality. And he was kind of saying, oh, the professor asked us like, oh, what was the best highlight of your weekend? And then one student said, oh, I was speeding and the officer didn't give me a ticket. And I thought that was it was 2021, so it was on the highlight of Black Lives Matter, all of the police brutality. And I was like, are you serious? Like, so I was so happy that I like said something. And you know, I was like, well, that was kind of insensitive to, you know, I felt some type of way about that, because it's just like insensitive, you showing your like white privilege while people are dying and they're not even, you know, black people could just walk down the street and, you know, the police can be brutalizing them. So, but anyway, so yeah, I'm glad that this book talked about, you know, a lot of topics about also like mental health, and as well as like being I liked how Kiki, it was kind of like a feminist. She was like, yeah, I loved her radio show. I thought that was super duper cute. But yeah, I liked her mentality about being like a player as well. But I also liked how Malachi was kind of like, oh, but that doesn't give you guys the right to be mean to us either. We have feelings and emotions as well. So like, why can't we all just be good, nice to each other? So I liked their chemistry. Oh my gosh, their chemistry, you guys. Talk about Honey and Spice. Their chemistry was so cool. Malachi was so attentive, and he like would notice like if she was in her head, if Kiki was in her head too much, and be like, oh, and he like noticed the little things about her. And I thought that was so adorable, their little inside jokes. And oh my gosh, the dates. Oh my gosh, the dates. I love like the R&B references in here. It just, like I said, this will probably be one of my favorite romance books. Maybe it was just cozy. Plus she's part of the Beehive, the author Bolu Babalola. She is part of the Beehive, which I'm like, yes girl, Queen Bee, period. I read her, she states that for her thesis she wrote on Beyonce's Lemonade, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was such a good idea. So yeah, but I absolutely love this. I can't wait to read more about her. Hopefully she writes more books. I know she has another book called Love in Color, so I'm definitely gonna read that. But yeah, the writing was really, really good. It is on KU for you guys to read. I actually suggest you guys to read it on KU, because y'all, it is really good, but I felt like the print in here is kind of small. So yeah, but I just love like the feel of books, and when I saw it in the library I had to snatch it up, even though I already knew it was on KU, Kindle Unlimited. But I just wanted to like hold it and just touch it, and I feel like it's just beautiful, and I love the cover, so I wanted to physically touch it. But it is on Kindle Unlimited, and I might recommend you guys to read it on Kindle Unlimited, because you might have a better experience while you read, because you know you can change the font and make it bigger. But yeah, all the cute little dates, I was swooning the whole way through. I was like, oh my gosh, the food, the recipes, I just wanted to like eat all the foods they were talking about. And yeah, so I have some notes that I, you know, to jot it down on my iPad, so I might be looking down. But eye contact, the R&B smile, it was just like these little details that like really made me so happy and swoon, that you don't really get in a lot of romance books. So I loved how this was catered to us, by us, for us. I could just see myself in this book, and that just really made me just feel at home and really cozy. Like I said, I was just laughing my butt off. But yeah, the R&B smile, I also really loved about them both being superhuman. I was like, oh my gosh, it was just so many cute things in here that I absolutely love. I love that Malachi is so passionate about filmmaking and then Kiki is so passionate about her radio show, and I feel like they're both creative minds and just Black excellence, and I was so happy to see it, and just seeing like their creativity pour out and how they mesh together. Like that was the whole part of the book, like how they like mesh together even though they're so different. They understood each other. Like that was so cool. So yeah, but they're both like, we're both so passionate about their things, and I love passionate people. As you guys know, I'm passionate, so I could just like relate to people who get like excited and start like fangirling over stuff. I don't know, that's just me. But I just really, the ending was so cool, y'all. So yeah. Anything else? Oh my gosh, y'all, I almost forgot. Oh, I'm sorry. Like that just reminds me, that was a perfect segue. Talking about like fangirling, like I thought one thing was super cool. I'm not even gonna spoil it or anything, but Malachi, like I literally would want him to be like my actual boyfriend in real life. I know I say that about a lot of book boyfriends, but him in particular, I would like, because a lot of my book boyfriends are questionable. Like they're you know, because it's like fantasy, most of them come from fantasy, or they're like really dark and crazy in the head, but like on the real, and I'd be like really delusional, but like on the real tip, I would want Malachi as a true real boyfriend. He has like super good qualities. Like I said, the fellow superhuman was so cute. Their nicknames for each other are adorable. I just love the southern food that were mentioned, like chicken and waffles and plantains. I thought that was super cool. I mean, I could just probably like read this like every year, because it just feels like home, and I feel like I wouldn't even be able to remember everything, and then I could just like go back, because like even talking about it now and like remembering certain things, I'm like, oh my gosh, that was so cute. And I love Kiki's personality. It was so hilarious. She didn't hold her tongue. She was so confident. I love that about her. But it's also more than just the couple itself. It's more than just Kiki and Malachi. It's like them as individuals as well, and like how they helped each other, but also the side characters, like Kiki's best friend, and then Malachi's friends. And I thought that was so cool, like the brotherhood, the sisterhood, especially the sisterhood in this book, you guys. I love to see it, her best friend, and just seeing even her enemies become her friends, and just like talking out. Communication is key, and that's what we really learned in this book, is all the communication, miscommunication, and like sticking up for each other as a community, definitely as a Black community, and just brotherhood, sisterhood, just care for each other. So support each other, help each other out. It shouldn't always be so much competition. It should be more like there's room for everybody, basically. Like there's no need to be like jealous and catty or anything like that. So that was really cool to see. Anything else? And just like take a risk in any type of relationships, whether it just be like anything that you do. I also absolutely love the Twilight jokes in here. Like there was just so many things that I absolutely love in here. The car scenes, I'm a stickler for car scenes. I absolutely love car scenes. So yeah, it definitely like romance books, I'm just like because like seeing them drive, and like I love a guy. I think that's like one of my most attractive things a guy can do. I like when they're driving and then like they're all cool. I don't know, I just love that. So anything else? Yeah, I love her professor. She was super encouraging, and I absolutely love that. And like I said, just it showed a lot. Also like guys, Black men, mental health, and especially young adults trying to find their way. So that was really cool, like I said, with Malachi. Yeah, so yeah, and then just the I'm just gonna keep it to myself, but like I said, just the passion, the fangirling, the getting into like what your other person likes, like, and like taking it over. I absolutely love those type of things in books and romance books. So yes. Anything else? But yeah, his dates were so cute, so adorable. The club scenes were hilarious. Just the whole introductions, their vibe, how they first met, and how it just kept on getting crazy and crazy. Like, it was just so cute, you guys. Definitely 5 stars. I'm so happy I read it. I wish I would have read it sooner. It's been on my list for so long, and now that it's on KU and Kindle Unlimited, you guys have no excuse not to read it. Like, come on now, get to it. So yeah, guys, I'm just so happy that I read it. Definitely 5 stars. Perfect to read in February. It's a nice romance, and you know, with black romance by a black author. So that's all I'm gonna say, you guys. I can't wait till my mom finishes it. Sassy Diva JJ, you guys can check out her channel. She's reading it now. I think she's like about half. She's a good way in, so she's probably just have a little bit left. So that's pretty cool, you guys. But thanks for watching, and I will be back because I have to film another review before I let go. So I'll probably be in the same outfit, but don't mind that. Anyways, happy Valentine's Day. Mwah. Oh, and it was also very spicy. How did I forget that part? But yeah, it was pretty spicy, but not like super disgustingly spicy, but it was pretty spicy. So if I had to rank the spice, because you guys know like my my scale, like with Haunting Adeline being up there, so it's not that spicy, but it's I would say maybe a nice 2.5 spice. So yeah, it's not like disgustingly spicy or nothing, but it does get a little sizzle. So anyway, y'all, I'm out.